It sounds really sort of high life-ish, this particular one, by the man who is in studio. No, did I say the man? The legend that is in studio this morning. Manu Dibango.
Yes.
Good
lady.
morning.
Good morning, and before we start, happy birthday, huh? Before we start.
Before we start, let's get that out of the way. This is the highlight of my year. That Manu Dibango is in studio on my birthday. Welcome to studio.
Thank you.
And welcome to Kenya. It's not your first visit.
I've been here 20 years before.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And that takes a long time to come back, eh?
Yes. Oh, no, we've got to make you come back more often. And a lot has changed in 20 years. A little bit about you. And
me?
Your first... Yes, we only want to know about you,
me,
Manu.
me.
Only about you, Manu. Born in Douala, Cameroon.
Uh-huh.
Your very first song. Can you remember the very first song that you ever sang as a boy?
Or probably a churchy song, because my father and my mother, they used to go to church very... in fact, my mother was conducting a choir.
Oh, right.
So very, very, very soon, by 5 or 6, I start to go to church. Probably I start to sing some kind of hallelujah.
But what kept you in music? What drew you to music?
Well, the problem is that you don't know if you become a musician or if you are born a musician.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. So in my case, I think that I'm born musician, because very soon I knew that when I listen to sound, I'm how you say that? I'm immediately connected to the sound more than going to do sport, soccer, football, basket. The sound is what interests me very, very, very soon. But to become a musician professional, that takes time. That's another game. But you can't be born musician without being professional. You can't be amateur of music without being professional. I went in Europe when I was 15. That's a pretty long time ago, by the way.
Not from the way he looks, I can assure you. 25 years ago, you went to Europe?
Well, that's the outside. The inside. So when I came in Europe, in all the school they study sport and music. It's up to you if you want to develop music. And I start by studying piano. Mm-hmm. I start by piano. I did many years piano, and then later on I switched to saxophone. But it's possible in Europe, which is very difficult in our part of Africa at that time, to have instrument, mean strings, violin, and so far, harmonium, organ. So, in Europe, that's the place where they fabric les instruments. So it was a perfect time for me to go and to study music.
Let's put Manu Dibango in the Chalbi, shall we? What's your happiest childhood memory?
I have 2 girls and 2 boys and 6
grandchildren.
Yes.
Oh, well, they more than made up for being one child, an only child. But I want to look at your own childhood, growing up as a as an only child in Cameroon, and then when you went to Europe. Mm-hmm. What is your happiest memory of you as a child?
My parents love me, so I have a happy childhood. I didn't have a really problem. I was lucky. Let's say really, thanks God, I was happy when I was a small boy.
Who inspired you as a young musician? Who did you look up to?
In Cameroon, there was a maestro conducting and playing organ and playing violin. He studied music in the early 80s in France. Very funny. because we were still colonized at that time. You see, long time ago. He went to Europe. He was that was 1932.
Wow.
He was there. He studied really serious music, and then he get back to Cameroon, and he start to write churches music. He was my first hero in my life. I'm very happy because that didn't happen out of my country.
Yes.
The man who inspired me is
from home.
Yes.
And you did a lot of collaborations, did a lot of work with Fela.
Well, not a lot, but some. And I used to go to shrine because sometime I was conducting television band in Ivory Coast. I spent 3 years of my life in Ivory Coast. And once in a while I used to go, the weekend I used to go to shrine to see Fela.
Yes,
the busy, I call him the busy man.
You can fill in the blanks on that one yourself. And of course, he's not the only one. You've collaborated with so many musicians: Fania All Stars, Herbie Hancock, Lady Smith, Black Amambazo.
Yes, Refiri. I did album in 1994. Kind of ferry safari, musical safari. I invite a lot of people. Papa Wemba was a part of that. Angelique Kidjo, Yusundu, all those people singing our song, different song between us.
How do you see the future of African music, particularly the future of the African sound?
Africa is unique and multiple. How do you say that?
Diverse.
Diversity. And the problem, the real big interesting problem is that from this diversity, we have unity, running to unity through our different diversity. And that's the game, and that's the serious game. Because we have a lot of musicians, artists coming from a lot of parts of Africa. Africa, of course, is a continent, is not a country.
Yes.
So a lot of people, they don't know that. They think that is a country. First, you must go to learn music.
Yes.
How to become serious musician. Because I will have a lot of instruments now, computer and so far. You just have to press and you become a musician. You go see. But that type of music is what we call Kleenex music. I mean, you listen.
Kleenex music.
You listen to music. 2 months after that, you're looking for something different. Because now the actuality is like that. People that are very fast. The real music takes time. And to be really amateur of music also, it's a matter of culture. The more we develop culture in our countries, the more people they go to arts.
Yes.
That's it. No more, no less.
What's your proudest achievement?
First, I'm proud that I'm still on move. That's it.
Fair enough.
That's it. Because when you are running to 82, 83, and you still love music and you still practice what you have to do in this earth, that's ça c'est la chance, that's a chance.
Yeah.
So, but every day I say to myself that the best is to come.
The best is yet to come.
So the tomorrow stuff is more interesting than the yesterday stuff. I'm happy to to have already
all those yesterdays.
Lot of yesterday.
If I may, how old are you?
82.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. I'm surprised myself.
You're surprised
I don't
yourself.
know when I wake up in the morning.
Listen, you've got to take a look at that photo that we've put up of me and the legend Manu Dibango. That man is 80. No, he isn't. No, we want some kind of. Well, I want to see your passport. I want to see something that says you're 82 because you certainly don't look it.
Well, you see, but that's the way it is.
What is your favorite meal?
First, what we have the best in Cameroon. You know cassave?
Yes, cassava.
On appelle ça manioc. We call that miondo.
Yes.
And we call ndole, that's let's say local meat in Cameroon.
It's a local. So cassava.
Yam.
Yam.
Yeah, yellow yam that's coming from Nigeria.
Right.
Very, very, very tasty.
At 80 plus, you have some secrets to life. What is the secret to life? To living to your age, to being as young at heart as you are, to being as physically fit as you are.
If I have secret and then I tell you it's not any more secret.
So everyone else stop listening now because Manu Dibango needs to tell me how I will be 82 and doing what I love and loving every day and looking forward to the future. But I've got to ask you this. So, everyone have got an embarrassing moment in their lives.
Embarrassing moment?
Your most embarrassing moment. The one that you can talk about on air.
As everybody, I have a minor and a major.
All right, come on, let's hear it.
The major is win compared to the minor.
Okay. So
moment.
What was the major moment?
Oh, the major moment is when I did a hit without knowing that it was a hit. When I wrote Sol Makossa, it was like I wrote other songs. And you see, the hit always, you are not the man who make the hit. People make the hit.
Yes.
They decide that that's the song. We listen to Big Blow. We listen to other songs. But the hit, really, if you knew before, you go every morning to write one. See? And people, they make you a hit man. That's very interesting. And when you say I write a hit, it's not true. Well, you write it, but you did not decide that that's the hit. Wow. The magic of hit is that everybody at one time sing the same song. From Africa to China, from China to New York, they sing Mamako Mamasa. That's it.
You got the title of Grand Témoin de la Francophonie aux Jeux Olympiques et Paralympiques de Rio 2016, which is special representative of Francophonia to the Rio 2016 Olympic and Paralympic Games. Does this mean that you are going to Rio?
You see, beside the music, I try to meet other people and do something different. Being Grand Témoin is kind of ambassador of Francophonie. And what that means that you first make sure that French, English, and Portuguese, they are at the same level for all the athletes. French speaking will be easy to have the information they need, as English, as Portuguese, because we are dealing in Rio. That's the first part. The second part is artistic, cultural problem. We are so many, like 300 million of people speaking French. So culturally, we have a lot of diversity, and we are going to propose some kind of bouquet de fleurs, diversity of francophonie. A lot of artists coming from different parts of the world, but having in common the French language. Not French like country.
Yes. Yes.
But language.
And also a bit of the French culture, I think, because that's something that's unique of Francophone speakers.
Yes.
That there is a little bit of the French culture.
So we are going to see what we can do together, which is difficult to do in one country. Maybe with many countries we can have a unique baby born of that. You see?
Excellent. So who are some of the artists that are going to grace the stage at Rio with you?
But a lot of artists. In fact, I'm working actually beside Manu musician. I'm running all over the world to see Francophone people, president, and talk to give us the best they got in the country. And we are going to do a special blend of all that.
A lot of people know a lot about the music and about you musically, but not a lot about you personally. So let me ask
That's
you.
best.
Well,
That's
we
better
know
because
see,
I'm behind the music. So
you're behind the music. So let's find out what Manu Dibango's luxury item is. So what is if we were to put you in a desert today, and you can only have 3 items, okay? So a song or an album,
she's
a book.
going to translate. Huh? Go ahead.
So we're putting him in the Chalbi Desert, and he can have 3 items. So, Manu Dibango, you can have 1 luxury item. You can have 1 song or album of your choice, any. And you can have a book other than a religious book, other than the Bible or the Holy Quran. You can have a different book. Which luxury item, which song, and which book would you take with you to the Chalbi Desert?
Books, no, but magazine, yes.
Okay.
Because I'm curious.
Which one's your favorite magazine? Which one
I
would
have
you take?
lot. That's the problem. Unique. When you are in the desert is very. Comment on dit ça? C'est
Dis-le
long.
français.
Huh?
It's just very big.
Yes.
And- yes.
So many, of course, French magazine coming from African magazines, Black American magazine, and French magazine. That's one. The song, one song is not enough. The day is 24 hours.
Okay, we'll give you 4 songs then. Name your favorite ones.
Oh la la, oh la la la.
Now
la,
he's
la,
in
la,
trouble.
la, la, la.
Your 5 favorite songs. Les
Oh
cinq
la la,
meilleurs.
oh la la, this is very tricky, huh? If I say one, then I disappoint the other one. Il y a la jalousie là.
Oh, they'll be
Let's
jealous.
say it's going to be one African song, one European song, French for England too, because I like Rolling Stone and Beatles. America, of course. Ray Charles song. Africa, Miriam Makeba song.
Oh, yes.
French, Charles Trenet, one of the best singer and writer. And what the next one? Français,
Luxury item.
Africa, America, South America, Cuban song.
Oh, good. You can see why he has been made the special representative, can't you? He's so diplomatic. Right. Just make sure you cover all the continents.
Yeah, because music is for everybody.
That's true. Beautiful. Music is for everybody. And what would be your luxury item?
Perfume.
Ah.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Now, we've never heard that.
Smell
one on
good in the
Chalbi.
desert.
Yeah, it's important. It's important. And what can we expect this Sunday?
Well, I expect to have a good moment to share good time with the audience.
Mm-hmm.
The more they are, the more the audience is groovy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the energy feeds
Well, we have energy, of course, is still there. And I must say that I have a good band. Really.
Yeah.
Coming from different parts, I mean, black, white, I don't care. Good musicians. And so we really hope to share good time this Sunday afternoon.
Well, you've got to be there this Sunday. It's the Koroga 12th edition, and it's on Sunday, the 8th of May. It is my birthday weekend, just in case you have not yet understood that. And it's at the Arboretum Gardens. It's just 2,000 shillings for tickets in advance off of ticketsasa.com. Come Monday, you and I both will be nursing great memories and a lot of pain because the legend, Manu Dibango, will be on stage. Final words before you leave, sir.
Well, how can I say? Vive le Kenya, vive l'Afrique. Long life to Kenya, long life to Africa.
Et vive Manu Dibango.
You say that.
I say that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank to the technician.
Thank you ever so much for coming into studio. Right, our time is up, so we're off to take like 1,000,001 selfies. Thank you for listening in. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to AD as well for just being yourself.